Hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to talk a little bit about the Angel Reese double-double streak ending. I want to say ending again just to make some people really mad because, look, we all know it ended a few times, but officially ending now. And hey, look, this is actually more about the media and the WNBA than it is Angel Reese, although we'll take a look at that final play for a variety of reasons, especially since this is what it's talking about. But the really big thing in this story for me is the media's reaction to it, and the media and the league and how they've hyped this thing, and just the shenanigans. Yes, I said shenanigans that have gone on in terms of keeping it alive. And it's embarrassing. The league should be embarrassed because real basketball people, real basketball fans are looking at this and they're just shaking their heads at like, why are we making this such a big deal? And you can see that in this. I've got a few different articles. I want to go through some points, but I really want to show you the headlines for the most part, right? WNBA fans blast New York Liberty for how they ended Angel Reese's double-double streak. I think we have some tweets in here. Of course, she shot only 3 of 13 from the field, and we know how far away from the basket she is. She had 8 points, and they're making a huge deal about this last ditch attempt to get into a whopping double digits in points. So I'm going to show this. I'll show this in a bit, but I just want to scroll through. She's upset, right? Y'all act like Angel Reese can't come back and break her own record. Well, which record? But the New York Liberty put 4 players on Angel Reese to make sure she didn't get her 16th straight double double. This is generational hating. Okay. They triple teamed Angel Reese to end her historic double double streak. But we had some other people too. At least they're being fair in this respect. First off, I love this by the Liberty. They know what Angel Reese is doing is shameful. Second off, how embarrassing is this of Angel Reese? She doesn't care about her team or the end result. She cares about herself and herself only. This is sound, ethical hoops by the Liberty. Angel Reese was attempting to score when the game was put away, only to keep her double-double streak alive. They hounded her in the post, sending 4 defenders and said, "Not today," squashed her efforts. Kind of hilarious how Caitlin Clark's stats are all natural, and in the due course of the game, and the Chicago Sky will lose by 50, and just to pad Angel Reese's stats. So you see, there's some different takes on that, and I'll get to mine in a minute. But I do want to share this. See, here's another article: Sky rookie Angel Reese's WNBA history spoiled by absurd Liberty effort. Absurd. Yeah, we're gonna get into a little Christopher Smith's article here. They engaged in a heated rematch only 2 days after their July 11 contest. Angel Reese put on another stout performance. She had 8 points on 3 of 13. Now, to be fair, I think she had 16 rebounds, so she did rebound the ball, but stout performance. Yeah. Uh, Reese was just one bucket away from extending her record for most consecutive double doubles in league history. However, the Liberty sent a triple team so as not to make things easy for the rookie. Again, I'll show that, but I just want to go through this a little bit because we got just two more headlines I want to show you. The New York Liberty snapped Angel Reese's double-double streak by quadruple teaming her. Are you getting the vibes of the angles of the stories from the media? Because I'll explain that take in a bit. That's what they're focusing on. With just seconds left on the clock and trailing by 14 points, the Chicago Sky had little to play for in the waning moments Saturday's game at home against the Liberty. At that point, the only real thing at stake was extending rookie Angel Reese's record of consecutive double doubles. At the end of the game, she needed just one basket. So when the Sky came down the floor, Reese posted up a defender and called for the ball and got it, but was immediately surrounded by Liberty defenders. New York had the win, but wasn't about to allow Reese to keep her record alive at their expense either. Yeah, okay, now one more I wanna show you, and then we're gonna get to the clip. New York see, here we go again. New York Liberty go to extreme lengths to end Angel Reese's historic WNBA streak. Oh, man. The New York Liberty put 4 defensive players and Angel Reese in the last seconds of the game to ensure her double-double streak came to an end. This is great. I love see, this is what I mean about how you have to through everything that you get in terms of information. Because listen to this, and while the game was essentially over against the Liberty, who were up 14 points with less than a minute to go, they did not stop defending Reese with intent, clearly making it their mission to stop her streak with the rookie 2 points away from double digits in scoring. She had an entire game to get 5 buckets. She shot 3 for 13. Listen to how this is worded again. Even though the game was over, the Liberty going to win. They did not stop defending Reese with intent. How about this? How about the Chicago Sky just dribble the clock out? They lost. The game is over. How about maybe Angel Reese not post up and try and get another bucket for this ridiculous streak that we all know is not real anyway? How about we take that angle? Right? Everyone wants, I mean, when it was against the Atlanta Dream and they should just be dribbling out the clock, but Angel Reese is posting up and calling for the ball, everyone's defending it by saying, oh, well, she's a competitor and you play to the end of the game and all this other nonsense, even though we know sportsmanship wise, while there are exceptions here and there that get roasted, by the way, in that situation, every team just dribbles out the clock. But you defended it because you play to the whistle and the game's not okay. Well, that's all the Liberty did here, right? Why would they not put 4 players on her? No one else on the team was going to try and score her. So why would they defend anyone else but Angel Reese? Why is it Angel Reese is allowed to play to the final whistle in a game that's over in order to get her points for a double-double, but the other team isn't allowed to play to the end of the game and the final whistle in order to stop the other team from scoring? I would love for these people to answer that question. We all know they can't, and they'll lie and deflect and move the goalposts because we know this entire thing is BS. The entire thing is complete BS. You've got the media bending over backwards to make it look like the Liberty did something wrong, right? And again, we've got the opposite things going on in the Dream game and the Liberty game. In the Dream game, it's we're going to defend Reese for doing what she's doing, even though it's bad sportsmanship and the team should dribble out the clock because competitor, play to the final whistle. And then when the Liberty does that exact thing, it's, oh my gosh, that's how terrible is that? The game's over. You've already won. Let Reese score. Well, make up your minds. Which is it? It can't be both. Are you understanding me? It can't be both. I'm not yelling at you who's actually listening. I'm just getting this out, and you get to enjoy it or hate it. Either way, I don't know. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, that's the final. But I wanted to show this first because these are the final 3 chances. We'll look at the last one, but I also wanted to show if we can see this. Watch this. This is going to go into the post to Reese. This is a wide open layup. She's what, 6'3", 6'4"? This isn't off by a little bit. This isn't just like a little too soft off the glass and it kicks off the heel of the rim and doesn't go in. This is the player we're touting for Rookie of the Year. I mean, she almost put that over the backboard, and then when it did hit the backboard, it basically went completely by the entire rim. And look, I know because I know you can do this with any player, and people will say, "Oh, well, you're just cherry picking." I could take every single game she's played and find multiple shots like that, and it's been done. I've seen people do compilations of these. So that's one. And ooh, that neat. We're going light speed. And then I think this is the next to last one. I mean, she shoots it off the bottom of the backboard, then complains about a foul and doesn't play defense. And then, of course, we will have the final one that's going to. Now, interestingly, I pointed this out in a. I responded to somebody on X, Twitter, whatever it is. And the one thing no one talked about that I saw in this. Okay, first again, look, New York's up 14. There's 17 seconds left. Chicago Sky should be dribbling out the clock. If you're going to try and score, then you have to expect the other team to also try and stop you from scoring. You don't get to just score. And why are they putting that many players on her? Because everyone knows that the game is over and it's all about Angel Reese getting a double double. And they know no one else on the team is going to shoot. So let me ask you this. If there's one player on the team that is going to take a shot and you know no one else will, why would you not use all of your defenders to defend that one player? Common sense, yes? So here we go. And she throws it back out. But I want to go back again because I really want you to pay attention. And now I'm going to take a shot at the incompetent referees who clearly see this guy right here under the basket. Referee, clearly they want Angel Reese to get this the entire league. Brianna Stewart doesn't, by the way. I am not a Brianna Stewart fan, but I'm starting to think I might root for her because she's up off the bench, absolutely loving this. Do not let her score. That's the competitiveness I love. But watch Angel Reese's feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, it was tough to count because there were so many shifts, but that had to be double digit on the feet after she picked up her dribble. After she picked up her dribble. And the referee is right there and does not call a travel. That may be the worst. Not the most obvious in terms of like you see people pick up a ball and they go in for a breakaway layup and they just mess it up and they take like 5 big steps because these were little. But when you think of the number she took, which had to be double digits, that's insane. And there's another ref right here too. They were both looking right at it. So this ball came back out, and they're like, okay, well that's it. By the way, I really think, and included the last game, I think Kennedy Carter was so over this double-double thing. I don't think she wanted anything to do with the way they were trying to get it. I think she wanted to go out and win ball games. And keep in mind, we're talking about points too in the last couple of games. Angel Reese takes 12 shots a game from under the basket. You can't get your 10 points on 12 shots a game from under the basket without having to do this. Look, she's still calling for it, right? She's still calling for it. She wants the ball. Kennedy Carter's like, I'm not giving it to you. I'll go from here. Uh, Kennedy Carter says, yeah, that's not coming from me. I'm just going to give up the ball. I don't want anything to do with this. Look at Kennedy Carter. Angel Reese still asking for it, still wanting it, still wanting it, still wanting it, still wanting it. She knows it's over, and she is not happy. No big deal that they lost. It's about her record. Look at her. She's like walking off the court before it's even done because she is upset she didn't get the basketball. I'm so glad this thing is over and we can get back to normal stuff. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And look, again, I had to point out, I had to cover the end of that game. But for me, I will say the bigger thing that I have a problem with was the uh, the media and how they're framing everything as this is something terrible the Liberty did. I mean, are they supposed to not play to the whistle? Because in the Atlanta Dream game, you said it's all about playing to the whistle, even though the outcome is already decided, and that's okay because they're competitors and blah blah blah. So you got to pick one. Make up your mind. Pick one. Little consistency. See, when you're not consistent like that, that's when we say you're full of it. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.